Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. In the last episode, we truly conquered the Beast of Dunes, the cactus duo of giant pokies, blocking our path towards Bowser's castle in our quest to save both Princess Peaches from the powerful grasp of the Bowser Brigade. With the sandy desert path now cleared, our journey of paper in 3D continues towards the lava-filled lands of Bowser's kingdom. The only thing is, what is Bowser Jr. planning? And on top of that, what is Bowser truly up to behind the scenes? Only time will truly tell. Since, let's be honest here, we have quite a lot going on when it comes to everything we've seen so far. But honestly, with that being said, our path towards Bowser's castle now continues. And honestly, yeah, definitely for sure, we have no clue what's really going on behind the scenes. We know that Bowser Jr. and Paper Bowser Jr. have some kind of idea that they're trying to set up about maybe going along and taking the paper book that we have for the original kingdom of Paper Mario. The only thing is, well, if that is indeed their plan, who knows what kind of, what kind of true evil could be possibly brewing behind the scenes, since we do need that book. And if that is their plan, well, what are they planning to do in order to gain that book? That's the real thing. And then on top of that, Princess Peach and Paper Peach have a plan to escape before we even make our way there. So we have quite a lot going on right now. Thing is, what is truly going on behind the scenes? Only one way to find out, and that is to continue making our way towards Bowser's castle.
Bowser's castle is that way. Okay, team. Let's forge ahead.
Okay, let's forge ahead indeed. And it looks like we have a surefire way straight to Bowser's castle right now. So let's definitely start making our way there, since it doesn't look like we have anything between us and where we're trying to head now. Since, well, let's be honest here, the giant pokies definitely tried. But honestly, they failed in every regard of the word. Oh, something's going on. Not exactly sure. Oh, it's a paper craft of Kamek specifically. Okay. Interesting. So our next papercraft battle is going to be against Kamek. Interesting.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Though, of course, it would be much more intimidating if it looked more like me. Oh, please, it's perfect, because it looks just like me. If you rounded out the bridge of the nose to more closely resemble mine. And why would I go out of my way to make it uglier? Surely you're not calling me ugly. Your face looks like it got stuck in a panini press. Sorry, but I can't hear anything through that big floppy mouth of yours.
Mario? Oh, okay. I was thinking that maybe Starlo, but nope. A bunch of toads. We made a new papercraft too, and it's here right now. A new one. Wait, I thought we were going to be keeping the Mario one. Okay, so we have a new papercraft, so it's not going to always be Mario. That's interesting. Wonder what it could possibly be then.
Ugh, them again. I thought we took care of those guys. Go, hideous papercraft comic. Destroy that trio of troublemakers. Must you always have the last word?
Well, honestly, with the fact that we're not using the Mario one, yeah, we're definitely not. We're using Luigi this time. It actually looks stronger than the last one, with the fact that it actually has a hammer attached to it. Okay. Well, that's going to be pretty cool. Well, apparently we're going to be getting multiple different papercrafts throughout the game then. Papercraft Luigi. Cool. I'll take it. Honestly, that was kind of surprising, because I was thinking that it was going to always be the Mario one. So we're going to be definitely facing off against Kamek with Papercraft Luigi, which is going to be pretty cool. But Luigi's throw. Papercraft Luigi can perform a flying hammer attack. You'll need it to defeat certain spiky opponents. Okay, well, we'll take it. And honestly, with the fact that we have the, everything to do with, well, just in general, well, definitely just need to reorganize everything here. But honestly, with the fact that we do have the hammer, that does make sense. So we'll definitely keep that into account. But I do need to get myself used to everything to do with everything here, to be fair. Also, we don't have any Toad power. Wait a minute, that makes a lot more sense. I was realizing that at the last second there, honestly. Oops. But yeah, definitely interesting, though. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest, I actually kind of forgot the button for this, actually, to be honest. Just because it's kind of weird at the same time. Okay, it was the Y button. It's been a little bit, to be honest, then since we got to do the Papercraft battle. So, and plus it's a whole new mechanic anyways. So, honestly, interesting that they don't actually give you any power for the Toads at the beginning, which is kind of interesting. Surprised about that, honestly. Just because you would think it would give you, like, Toad power to begin with. But if they're not going to be doing that, good to know in general, because that does kind of affect things, to be fair. But honestly, not too bad. As long as we do have the power, we're perfectly good here. But honestly, as long as we do things the way that we're doing them right now, we'll be perfectly fine against any kind of foes we might run into here, with the fact of how we have to be using our attacks here. But let's definitely keep an eye on our Pokey pals here, because they do move, and that can affect us heavily if we're not careful and ready for it. But interesting, though. Honestly, not a hard, mechanic. It's more of, like, a learning thing than anything, to be fair. But honestly, oops, I did not realize that was going to be a waste of... Also, they move, too, which can also affect us, so we do need to be careful against the Pokies, if at all possible. If we can keep an eye out for potential foes, I think that's going to be our best way of dealing with any of these Papercraft enemies, honestly. But the Goombas are the easiest ones to deal with. Oh, okay, so if they miss, they actually stun themselves. Okay, good to know, actually, because we did not know that. Because I wasn't sure how we were supposed to prepare for them. Okay, he's kind of standing still right now. And, okay, so when they try and charge, it's also a good idea to try and charge them. Okay, I'm thinking I'm starting to get it, honestly. Definitely a learning curve, though, for sure. I'm definitely going to be honest there. But honestly, not too bad. Honestly, as long as we can keep the pressure like we are right now, we're never going to have a problem with this stuff. It's definitely, quite a lot of, extra things that we need to keep in mind of. But honestly, not bad, honestly. But there we go. A big group of them are now down. Now they're respawning a couple extras like they did with the previous one. And honestly, so far so good. No damage taken, which is always a good thing. But honestly, as long as we be very careful around the Pokey, honestly, the Goombas are not a problem. And honestly, it's a free hit as long as we can dodge the Pokies too. So as long as we pay close attention to our Pokey enemies here, we're perfectly good here. Well, let's make our jump since he isn't moving. So that's a freebie. I'll be taking that free Pokey down, honestly. And then we'll turn ourselves around, and that is a free hit on the Goomba as well. So there goes all of our enemies. And maybe, just maybe, yep, here we go. Boss fight for Papercraft Kamek now. Honestly, I'm quite curious if we're going to be getting to fight off with Kamek normally outside of a Papercraft. Because you never honestly know. But this is definitely interesting, though, to have Papercraft Kamek of all ones being the second one in our game. But Papercraft Kamek is definitely charging up. And we don't know what Kamek can possibly do, because we've never fought anything like a Magikoopa when it comes to the Papercrafts yet. So he may be a little bit more dangerous than previous foes. So we need to definitely keep an eye on him. Good luck smashing through this. Okay, so he's got some kind of shield going on. So we do need to be careful there. But honestly, so far it doesn't look like it's going to be a major problem, and he doesn't have allies. So honestly, as long as he's not going to have any kind of extra allies like the Mega Crinkle Goomba Papercraft, we should be perfectly fine here, honestly. But let's definitely charge up, and I think we're perfectly ready to go in. So he does have a shield, but honestly, I think, okay, I was thinking of jumping on him is what we might want to do here, because it looks like he definitely has a shield, so we do want to be smart about it, and it's not blocking his head. So as long as we're playing careful here, he is doing a little bit of damage to us, but honestly, that's not a lot of damage. So as long as we're playing, you know, what we're doing right now, we're perfectly good against him. But let's definitely run out of the... Oh, okay, that was interesting. I didn't expect him to turn around like that. So that was kind of surprising for him to do. Ooh, we threw him a little early there. Thankfully, as long as we grab Luigi, it does look like when they do hit you, they start laughing, which is interesting. So as long as we play around that as well, honestly, I don't think they really hurt us whatsoever, since it's all about, like, catching them off guard. And as long as you catch them off guard, you don't get smacked around at all. So honestly, as long as we do that and pay attention, but honestly, it does look like there is a way to fully catch them off guard, though. And that is by going about and dodging their one attack and then throwing them off by actually, you know, hitting them from the back while they're stunned. Might be our actual ticket to actually doing some real damage to them. But honestly, that's my only real guess to that, to be fair. But honestly, it doesn't look like we always need to do that. But I do want to test it, just to see what the theory is here. Because it might be worth a test here, honestly. So let's definitely knock them off. Okay, it is definitely working. And we did get a little bit extra damage in there. So not bad. Okay, so that's the plan.
Oh, you impudent fools. Don't you know you're just making us madder? That's right. Wait, what are we going to do about it? We're going to magic harder, of course.
Magic harder, you say? Honestly, your magic isn't really helping you here, but if you say so. Okay, he's teleporting away from us. He doesn't have a shield anymore. Oops, didn't mean to go on that, but it does stop them in their tracks, though. But let's definitely move away for a second, just because I'm not sure... Oh, okay, he was moving himself. Okay. Well, that's a free hit for us. But honestly, he does not do major damage whatsoever. So as long as we're careful and don't let him do anything too major, or, you know, do stuff like that and jump over their attacks like that, we have nothing to really worry about here. Since it's all about making sure to be above them whenever you can possibly get the chance to do so. Since they can't really hit you while you're in the air. And as long as you're in the air, for at least the Kamek boss, honestly, it seems like you're definitely ready for anything they might throw at you. But that doesn't mean that you're always going to, you know, always have the advantage. But he is definitely getting a little bit more and more crazy as time goes on. He's going a lot faster. That's one thing I'm noticing. But honestly, as long as he stays still one more time, we definitely have him. Because as long as we jump over him and do that, down goes Papercraft Kamek, and G, easy. That's all I gotta say there. Because that was quite an easy fight, honestly. We did get hit a couple times, but barely, like, any damage was taken. So honestly, we were really, really ready for that one. But we got ourselves a pair of payback wear. Super Mushroom, Candy, and double 1-up mushrooms. That'll come in handy. Being able to revive 2 characters will definitely come in handy.
We could have had him if our papercraft weren't so ugly. Let's go. We need to think of a new strategy. Was the ugly part really necessary?
I don't think it being ugly would have changed anything. Plus, it looks just like both of you, to be fair. Oh, something's happening. I hear something falling, specifically, based on the noise. Oh yeah, something is definitely falling. And, oh, that was the bridge right behind us. Or is that the bridge in front of us? actually. I'm pretty sure that was the bridge behind us going into Dunes. And if it was, that's not good. We destroyed the bridge, Master Bowser. I'm sorry, to report that they were not hits, but the link between your castle and Dunes has been demolished.
Plans are not confidence. Just keep firing. We've got enough cannonballs to overcome your pathetic aim.
That doesn't sound good. And it does sound like they're directly trying to hit us. Okay, that's not good. So they have enough cannonballs to send directly at us, and... Oh! Okay, I was not expecting that either. Okay, then. Well, we're getting the official debut of the Koopalings in this game, apparently, for Mario and Luigi. Now, that's very interesting, just because I was not expecting to see them in here, because the only time these guys have made an appearance in any of the games that I knew about were in the side quest stuff in Superstar Saga for Bowser Jr., and as well as, the side quest stuff for Bowser's Inside Stories for Bowser Jr.'s story as well. So that's kind of interesting. Okay then, I'm very surprised about that, but that's pretty cool, honestly. Let's see what's going on here.
Got the white wing knocked out of your sails, didn't you?
Roy, well, windy, Larry. We've got to get these three to the secure location.
And honestly, because I had a set voice for these guys, we're going to be making sure to keep with their voice, even if, Larry is definitely going to have Kamek's voice, just because I gave Larry, specifically Kamek's voice back in the day when we were dealing with him in Color Splash, so a little unfortunate about that one, because we didn't have to deal with Kamek in Color Splash, so we are going to have a little bit of a reoccurring voice for 3 characters, but I think we'll be good.
Right. Hey guys, we got a pickup for you.
Pickup, you say? And what guys specifically? Oh, charging chunks. That's definitely not a good pickup. Definitely not good whatsoever. Oh, and there goes our book. That is not good.
Guess that's the end of them. Well, that was easy.
That was definitely easy for them, but we did get hit by cannonballs to begin with, to be fair.
Hold up, I just thought of something. Why aren't there any paper versions of us?
There definitely is a Color Splash, but honestly, I think that came out around the same time as this game, to be fair. I'm not 100% on that one.
Our paper versions are probably just busy doing important stuff back home. We don't really need their help anyways. The 7 of us can handle stuff on our own.
Okay, so we're not dealing with paper versions of the Koopalings then. Unless maybe they do somehow still make an appearance. Based on what they said, it doesn't sound like it, but they do have paper versions. We know this from Color Splash. But honestly, interesting. Very, very interesting. And also, technically, I shouldn't say that this is their debut, to be fair, because they did appear in Superstar Saga, but they weren't mentioned at all ever since Superstar Saga. But honestly, pretty cool to see them again, honestly.
What is this? A book? Guess those losers must have dropped it. I wonder if it's important.
It definitely is, but please don't take it.
Nah, books are dumb.
Well, it doesn't look like he wants anything to do with it.
To the trash it goes.
Stop.
Oh, hey there, Squirt. And, Paper Squirt.
Don't you throw my book away. I'm gonna tell Dad on you.
But I didn't even know it was yours. Here, take it. Just don't tell me, okay?
Okay. Well, honestly, it's good to see that they are treating the Koopalings like Bowser Jr.'s brothers and sisters, because they're supposed to be, but in some games they really make it ambiguous to thinking if they are related or not. But honestly, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be, but for some reason some games make it weird, where it's like, are they or are they not? But thankfully they're doing it right in this game, it looks like.
Woohoo! Oh, alright, let's get this baby home.
Okay, well he's got the book, and his plan is definitely set in motion now. Also, it looks like we're in jail. Inside maybe Bowser's castle? I'm not really sure. Based on the color of the bottom screen, it makes me think that we're somewhere else. But, you never know, honestly. Also, I don't think Paper Mario is anywhere near really trapped, to be fair. He's made out of paper. Yeah, I thought so. And that's definitely happened before in the past, to be fair. So, nice try, guys. You gotta try harder than rope on Paper Mario. Maybe a rubber band. But rope is definitely not a way to get anywhere near trapping Paper Mario. But, nice try. Nice try indeed. And thankfully, because we had Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi were actually able to, thankfully, get out of their restraints. But cool. Okay, now everybody's back to normal. Mario and company have now got loose. Well, we definitely did.
Quite sure feels good to stretch. But how are you guys gonna get out of the cell?
Good question. We do have Paper Mario, at least. But, I'm not really sure what's going on with that doorknob there. Can we open that?
Good thinking. But I guess this is kind of a tricky maneuver. It's easy peasy for you.
It definitely seems that way. Okay, well that works. We broke the lock off, at least seems. And doors open. Perfect. I was a little worried there. I thought we were gonna have to go through through this place with just Paper Mario for a second there until we maybe got a key or something. But thankfully, we're perfectly good here.
What's the matter, Luigi?
Yeah, what is the matter, Luigi? What are you doing? Well, not really sure what's going on with him.
What? You can't find the book. The book that's Paper Mario's home. The book that holds the entire Paper Mushroom Kingdom. No, even you couldn't have messed up that badly. Check around one more time.
It's definitely not on you, Luigi. Bowser Jr. has it. But we have no idea about that in person. Because we only know that because of third-person reasons from what we've seen with Bowser Jr. planning it out beforehand, and then, well, seeing Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings take it. So, definitely not good. Not good whatsoever.
Mario's right. Wallowing in regret doesn't help anything. Of course, without that book, Paper Mario and all the Paper Peeps will be stuck here instead. They can never go home now.
It definitely seems that way. Oh, you made Luigi cry, Sarlo. You gotta say sorry.
I'm sorry, Luigi. I didn't mean to make you feel worse.
Aw, at least Starlo said sorry. Because normally Starlo usually doesn't say sorry to, well, Bowser, to be fair. But honestly, Starlo is definitely headstrong, so I'm kind of surprised about that one.
That's right. We'll look for it together once we defeat Bowser.
That is definitely a good idea. But defeating Bowser first doesn't sound like a good idea. But it is something, at least. But yeah, definitely defeating Bowser after getting the book back would be probably the smarter idea. But also, nice thinking there, Paper Mario. Becoming a nice wet rag for Luigi to soak up his tears. Pretty nice of you, honestly.
First things first, we need to figure out where the heck we are, so let's explore the area.
Okay, let's explore the area indeed. Let's see if the map might tell us anything. Oh, okay, so we're on the bottom right area now. Okay, so we're definitely not at Bowser's castle then. So let's see here. Explore the dungeon and look for an escape. Let's definitely look for an escape, but we're on an island, specifically, which is quite interesting. Also, it looks like we can slide through the bars here in different areas, which is kind of interesting. Also, poor Toad is locked up back here. What's going on with you, buddy? Is that you, Mario? You look skinny. I guess the prison's done a number on you, too. I'm in a bind here, myself. I never thought I'd end up in the Twinsy Tropic Dungeon. Can you believe it? Me, a jail toad. Oh, it's just so terrible. I'm looking for a way to escape, but Bowser's minions are keeping a close eye on me. There's nothing to do in here, in the clink, besides eavesdrop, of course. I overheard some minions talking about harvesting something from this area. I have no idea what their master plan is, but I bet you it's something nefarious. Probably is, but good to know. So he was the original, jail toad of this place. So apparently this is actually the dungeon of the Mushroom Kingdom, apparently. Interesting. So this is where all the supervillains go, and if we were to actually be able to take down Bowser, we could somehow put him in here, if we really think about it. But interesting, though, on the fact that, in general, there being a jailhouse in the Mushroom Kingdom, because you never really see them in the most Mario games, but it is still pretty interesting to think about, though. Honestly, what's on the left side here, because we didn't go this way first. Does not look like we're going that way, so... But interesting that there is an opening there. So, that just looks like a way back as a shortcut, if we can open it, that is. But honestly, yeah, definitely not going that way. But we can definitely make our way to the right, though, and that is it for sure. Only thing is, definitely seems like we have quite a lot of those areas that doesn't look like we can possibly go through those places yet. And also a lot more of those bean holes that we still can't use yet either, which is a little unfortunate. But we have another toad in here, so let's say hi to him real quick. Bowser's minions are all about special ores you can find here in the Twinsy Tropics dungeon. As to what they are using it for, well, I haven't a clue. I'm just a lowly prisoner, after all, so I'm not exactly kept in the loop of their evil plans. Honestly, it is kinda interesting though. So they're mining ores specifically in the dungeons here. And honestly, what kind of ores could those possibly be? I saw something purple and I'm pretty sure those are the ores, but what are they doing with said ores is the real question. The Bowsers are making us toads mine a special ore, and then haul it to their castle. I'm sure they've got some dastardly plan, but I'm not clear on the details. All I can say is grueling work, and I'm not cut out for this kind of physical labor. I barely even have legs, man. True, you barely have legs.
Where do you think you're going? I totally saw you guys trying to make a break for it.
We definitely tried, but looks like we got a Hammer Bro patrol here that's definitely not going to be letting us through anytime soon.
What's this? You think you're gonna fight us?
Maybe.
Did you see that, guys? These jokesters wanna fight us.
It's gonna be a little hard for you guys to fight. Are you sure? Oh.
Without these, of course.
That's definitely not gonna be good.
We've confiscated these from you before we threw you in the slammer. You could kiss attacking, fleeing, and using items goodbye chips.
That's not good. They're ours now? They're ours now indeed.
It's gonna be pretty tough fighting without attacking or recovering, of course.
That is definitely true.
And therein lies the dilemma. If you want to your stuff back, you have to fight us for it.
How does that work?
Alright guys, back to our patrol.
Okay. We don't have any kind of way of attacking. Defeat the Hammer Bros and retrieve what was stolen from you. How is that gonna work? Because we don't have anything to really fight them with. I can smack them with my hammer, but I honestly don't think that's really gonna be a way of doing this. Because how do we attack? I guess counterattacking is an option, but honestly, there's only so much we can really do via counterattacking. But it seems like that is indeed the case here. Okay, interesting. Okay. Well, counterattacking is the path to winning here. Let's definitely make sure we do that. And hopefully we got the flee command. Okay, flee command's not bad. I'll take being able to run away, honestly. But that's not going to do us much, honestly. But fleeing is definitely an option. But, yeah, definitely not a good thing to not have, honestly. Honestly, I'm kind of curious if that's a dash or a jump. It's a jump, okay? Honestly, if we can get a dash, that would be good. But we do have the copy command, So let's definitely copy up on Paper Mario. Honestly, just idle. We don't need to be running away from this fight. We need to get as much of a chance to actually getting what we have from these guys. And if we can, honestly, we'll take it. But there we go, 11 damage. Just idle our way to where the Hammer Bros will try and attack us again. And honestly, go from there, since that seems to be our one and only option. And actually, maybe getting our stuff back. Oof. Well, that's not good. Well, time to wait again. Oops, should have done the copy command there, honestly. Oops. Little unfortunate, but it doesn't affect us too heavily. It's just that we do want to make sure we're jumping on this guy, and jumping over him like we did or getting ran into is not going to be good. But you recovered Bro's attacks, Rocket Blast, and Drill Shell. Well, at least we have an ability now that we can use to actually attack, so that's actually good. But there we go, level 8 for Mario, and another dot towards our next rank. And honestly, I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say it's more than likely going to be Fire Flower rank, if we go based on previous games. Never know for sure, but it's possible. But let's see here. HP plus 2, 1 BP, 2 power, 1 defense, 2 speed, and 2 stash. Not bad at all. Honestly, the plus 1 on our stash is always coming in handy. But honestly, not bad. At least we got a little bit going now. Well, let's definitely try and get a run into this Hammer Bro, because it seems like that's definitely worth the effort here, if we can get a run into the enemy. Doesn't seem like it's always going to work, though. I don't know how to make it work, to be fair, because it seems like you try and jump, but I think you jump in the last second. I'm not 100% on that, but it seems to be the case. Let's definitely go Rocket Blast here, since it's our only real way of really doing damage right now. But honestly, I'll take what we can get, honestly, since it is a little bit of damage, and a little bit of damage goes a long way, to be fair. So, honestly, probably the best case scenario. And now we have our Hammer command block, so now we don't have to use BP to get our abilities now. That's good. Okay, so now we have a surefire way on actually getting to attack now, other than just, going through and using our other abilities. So not bad at all, honestly, as long as we can kind of do something. Ooh, Paper Hammer Bros. Okay, we don't know what they do yet, but let's definitely... Okay, interesting. So the Paper Hammer Bro, its hammer when it throws it is a little bit more floaty. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. But we do at least have an attack for Paper Mario now, so we're in a very good situation. But honestly, we're definitely going for Paper Hammer Bro, since we need him on out of here, since we know what the regular Hammer Bro does. So that'll prepare us for, honestly, what we already know. So honestly, I'll take that over, not having anything at all. But there we go. Perfect. Okay, a little bit more damage. Still not really much for Paper Mario to do, but at least having a hammer to attack is actually really good, because it does a lot of damage. But there we go, we got ourselves Trio Attack, Trio Kites. Okay, cool, so at least we have the Trio ability for Paper Mario again, which does come in handy. But honestly, let's see if we can get a... Honestly, I want to see if we can get a dash run in, but so far it doesn't look like it's the easiest thing to get. But let's see here. Luigi first. Well, I almost had it that time. I had it prepared, but it was not enough. At least we tried, but at least Luigi's not, stunned this time, so at least we can actually attack with Luigi here. And honestly, not too bad. Honestly, these guys are far from hard enemies, so we're perfectly good here. But definitely not the best case scenario to, keep getting attacked, but you recovered everything. Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking we still had a couple more Hammer Bros, but apparently that was the last of them. And then, level 8 for Luigi. And another point towards our next rank as well. Not bad at all. Plus 5 HP, 1 BP, 2 power, 1 defense, 1 speed, and 2 stash. 40 stash now. Still doing good on the stash upgrades, since we put it into Mario, so it didn't really superly affect us by giving Mario the stash up whenever he levels, since Luigi still gets quite a lot of it. So it ended up being a good thing, which is good to hear. But you retrieved everything that was stolen from you. You're finally back to full strength, and that's good to hear. And now we have everything we need to continue our way out of the the Tropics dungeon here. But honestly, what's on the outside is the real thing, is what I'm really wondering.
We finally got our stuff back, but don't let your guard down again.
Okay, we won't.
Well, alrighty then. Let's get back to saving the worlds.
Okay, that's the plan. Honestly, is there a way to get our toad buddies out? Nope. Okay, at least I tried, because I was thinking we can maybe get them out. But it does not look like going about and smacking the doors is a good idea. But at least we tried, to be fair. So, honestly, at least we tried to save our toad buddies. But yeah, that's definitely not a way to do it. But we do have quite a lot of, double hammer bro at the same time. Still not got the timing down, though. Unfortunately. But honestly, not the worst case scenario. Honestly, it seems like it's definitely better to go for a trio brackets on AoE enemies, since, I'm gonna be honest, the trio kite ability is definitely more of a ability, swung a little early there, but, definitely swung a little bit early. Okay, it's going way too slow now, which is messing me up, because the speed, it's supposed to, go really fast the more and more you hit it. But because we messed up the first one, I messed up my timing on all of it, which is a little unfortunate. But it's better for AoE compared to any other attack we could possibly use. But honestly, this looks more like a red shell kind of thing. So let's go for the hammer bro in the front to prepare ourselves here, since this will bounce into the paper one in the back, which will slowly but surely make its way to the front one, the back one that is now the front. But not bad. That definitely was a way to do it, but 50 experience for taking on 3 Hammer Bros is pretty good, honestly. I'll definitely have to say that. Well, it's definitely... Well, we have a BP and HP thing over there. I'm gonna go over there instead of using our items, since I almost used some items on that. But all HP and BP has now been restored, and honestly, we'll take what we can get. Anything new from the save album? Nope, just to keep exploring. Honestly, we'll definitely do that. Since honestly, I'm not really scared of our current enemies all too much. Maybe in the future, but honestly, for right now, the Hammer Bros don't seem too bad. We haven't really dodged them much, though, when they're in, big groups. But that's not really a major problem, to be fair, since it's more about the floatiness of the hammers when you're really trying to dodge, honestly. But getting hit by the Hammer Bros does break 2 copies of Paper Mario, so we do need to be careful in that stance of the word. But honestly, it's not too bad to, go about and fight on the one, solo versions of the Hammer Bros. It doesn't seem consistent, though, to always, dodge them, though, to be fair. But honestly, not too hard at the same time. Also, what's going on the right side here? Is there any way to get over there? I don't really see one, but it seems like we should be able to make our way over there somehow. Weird. There is a sign up here, so we should probably look at that. Maybe it gives us an idea. The bridge is old and rickety. Use caution when crossing it. Oh, yeah, there is definitely a key over there. But, how do we go about getting that key? Because it doesn't look like we're going to be making our way over there anytime soon. And it's definitely for this door here. Okay. Interesting. Well, it's definitely... Maybe it's over here oh, it's just 3D perspective. Okay, I was wondering why I didn't see a way over here. Okay, we need to go slowly over this bridge. Okay. Well, Mario, make sure to walk really, really, really slowly, please. Don't jump on it, please. Okay, well, they already messed up. They definitely messed up. Well, down we go. And honestly, down wherever we go is the real question. Oh, well, that worked. Almost fell to our doom. But, well, there goes our bridge. That's not really good. But, well, we're definitely not getting that key now, because, they wanted to do that the worst possible way after just reading that sign that said to go slowly.
You okay?
Kinda. But, we kinda need that key, to be fair. But it looks like Luigi might have a plan. honestly, I can maybe think of one too, because we keep seeing things that are farther away from us. So I have kind of an idea that we might be getting an ability to grab things further away from us now, finally. Because, I'm going to be honest, there's been quite a lot of areas that we've seen in previous zones that look like you can reach it if you had an ability to, like, grab out. And that definitely looks like something that would be compared to those areas that I saw earlier.
Oh, huh? What did you guys just come up with?
ABY to do trio grab. Okay, trio grab indeed. And there we go. Cool. Okay, you got yourself a key. A 3D key, in fact. A really big key. But you learned a new move, trio grab. Instructions for how to use it have now been added to your guide. Okay, still not an ability that requires pressing any other button, like pressing L or R buttons to change into hammer or anything like that. You just use it ABY. That's pretty interesting and pretty seamless, honestly. Okay.
Nice work, fellas. Now we can reach stuff that's very, very far away. If you ever want to practice this move, just hop on over to the guide.
Okay, well that's the plan. Actually, no, wait, we do need to go to hand actually. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so there is still abilities, it's just not in the same way. Also, this is interesting. Now we can do how we were doing in, like, in the beginning of episodes where it would have, like, Mario or Luigi on top of people. And, you know, for the tornado stuff, that's actually pretty clever. Huh, okay. And we can also have, you know, just Mario up there in general, which is pretty cool. Cool, okay. I'll take our new little ability there, Trio Grab. Honestly, gonna definitely come in handy, because I've seen a lot of areas where that could come in handy, for sure. But there we go. Let's put our key into the door, and let's make our way further in. Honestly, kinda curious on what we're gonna find deeper in this place.
Alright, let's make our way back outside. Who knows what kind of havoc the Bowsers are wrecking out there. We also need to find that book, so keep your eyes peeled, guys. It would be a real disaster if it were to fall into the wrong hands.
True there indeed.
And of course, we can't forget about the princesses. They need our help too. This heroing business sure requires a lot of multitasking.
True there indeed, Starlo. True there indeed. But there's Bowser Jr. and his papery self as well.
Alright, time to go throw this book in the garbage. Yeah, then I'll never have to go home. And then we can hang out together and never be bored again. Okay, book, into the stinky garbage with you.
Stinky garbage. Honestly, probably a smarter idea to just toss it in the lava. But, he is a kid, to be fair.
It's stinky, stinky garbage time.
Stinky, stinky garbage indeed. But honestly, is that really the best way to, you know, stop yourself from going back? Because stinky garbage is definitely not your surefire way. Unless the stinky garbage goes in the lava, then maybe that is the point. But, so far it doesn't sound too bad.
On second thought, let's keep this ugly garbage book for now. Who knows? Maybe it'll come in handy. Like if we get bored here, we could go terrorize your world someday.
That does not sound good.
Let's go show the book to Dad. I bet he'll get a kick out of it too.
Maybe. Probably not the smartest idea either. You definitely did, but they don't know we escaped. But hitting us with a cannonball was definitely a smart idea, to be fair.
The plan is also proceeding nicely. The Toads are hard at work underground. They're working so hard one might even characterize it as toiling.
Dad!
Well, he's got the Bowser's attention.
What is it, Junior?
Dad, I'm your son.
Well, they do look similar, to be fair. But yeah, they need to swap up.
Look what I have.
Son, I'm busy right now. We'll talk later. I need to keep an eye on Princess, son.
Honestly, I think they probably already escaped by now. They kind of kept their eyes way off of the princesses for quite a lot of time, it seems. But I could be wrong. The Princess Peach, at least the regular one, could still be in there. But Paper Peach more than likely probably escaped sometime long time ago, to be fair. Because she could just slide through the bars if she wanted to.
Why me? Standing guard is the most boring job in the world.
No one wants a warrior, Junior.
We don't care. We don't want to do it. We hate guard duty.
They definitely don't like it at all. And it's also something Baby Bowser wouldn't have done either, to be fair.
Why not send the young masters to do the villa? The fresh air will do them good, and the peace and quiet will do us some good as well. I'm sure the papercraft will provide a welcome diversion.
Papercraft, you say? Villa as well. That seems like they're more than likely going to where we are, since it is a beach. It seems like, at least. Okay. Well, keep an eye out for Bowser Jr.'s is definitely in our future, since, it sounds like they're going to where we're going.
I almost forgot. Junior has a special surprise just for you. But if you want to go, let's go to the villa.
The villa, indeed. But honestly, is it the same place that I'm thinking of? Because it could be in a completely different spot. But it sounds like where we are right now, to be fair.
I like special surprises. Okay, let's go in the villa. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Well, they didn't give the book to Bowser, that's at least good. Oh, apparently they didn't escape. I thought they would have by now.
But won't it be obvious that we've escaped? Not with this.
Not with what? Oh, you tried that already, to be fair, but, nice try at least.
Ta-da! A helpful toad gave me this, for situations exactly like this. It may not fool the Bowsers, but perhaps the Bowser Juniors won't be so perceptive.
Maybe.
I'm so tired of getting kidnapped. I mean, it's not all bad. I actually don't mind flying into clown car butts. If I have to say, saving Mario one more time, I'm going to scream.
She looks like she's laughing, though.
Do you ever feel that way?
It seems that is the way. Also not sure who's saying that. Hey? Oh, it's Baby Bowser, and other Baby Bowser.
Okay, we're heading out to the villa now.
Well, thanks for telling the princesses that. That's definitely gonna help them. Although, if Baby Bowsers aren't watching over them, I don't think this, cardboard Peach is gonna work anymore. But you only have one, though. That's a major problem, though.
And so are you.
Oh, that is actually a good thing. So, wherever they're going, we might be running into Princess Peach here soon, then. Okay, good. Very, very good. But honestly, where is this villa is the real question, to be fair. Because it may be where we are, above ground. But honestly, who knows? Who knows indeed. But honestly, we got ourselves some scaredy rats here. Specifically, the paper variation. Okay, I see it. We just need to swing at the right time. Okay, easy peasy. As long as we, swing at the right time, honestly, it does not look hard at all. But honestly, I'm gonna go for a copy on Paper Mario right away, just so we have it. And honestly, I think jumping on the scaredy rats is gonna be our best way to deal with them. Because at least jumping on them, we get 2 per 1 we do. As long as we get the, the button press for it. But honestly, not bad. There we go. I think the one on the top is on his last legs. But honestly, not bad. Seems like it's definitely easy to at least deal with these guys. Oh no, there were still 2 of them. Surprisingly. Did not look like it. Also surprised I hit both of them like that, to be fair. Because I swing at the same time. Which sometimes messes up my swing time. So whenever I swing early like that, where I swing with both of them, sometimes it can actually mess up my concentration on actually swinging on specific targets on Mario and Luigi. It's just a habit that I do, which I've done it throughout the entire series, but sometimes it can really mess you up. But honestly, another level for Paper Mario, and honestly level 8 will definitely do us some good. And since we also get another dash towards our next rank, honestly, we'll take it. The 1 HP, 2 BP, 2 power, 1 defense, 2 speed, and 2 stash. Pretty good level up, honestly. At the same time, I also think HP would have been better for Paper Mario, but the thing is the BP doesn't hurt us either, to be fair. But honestly, probably would have been good to have as much as we possibly can get when it comes to certain, just in general what we can possibly get. But honestly, not too bad, honestly, just because it doesn't heavily hurt us to get more BP per level. So honestly, at the same time, it's not too bad. Also, surprisingly, Mario hit the hammer bro there, but Luigi didn't, even though I swung at the same time. And it should be the same timing. Weird. Okay, not sure how that works. But honestly, it doesn't hurt us. Ooh, okay. Did not know you can toss that directly at us. Interesting. Okay. Well, it seems like he definitely goes for a swing towards you instead of a swing over you, which is interesting, unless he's in a duo, attack. But honestly, weird though, that, he swings directly at you, but it doesn't heavily affect us. It's more of, can be used to create a level 1 character card in conjunction with an amiibo. Thanks, but I'm not really using amiibos because, like I said earlier in previous episodes, I like to stay away from using the character cards, unless we specifically buy them ourselves, or use them ourselves. So, we might be able to use it because we earned one, but I'm not really sure how that's really going to work for us, since, honestly, we haven't used them yet, so I don't know what the true, bonus to us is at the current moment. Could be good, you never know, but honestly, at the current moment, I'm not sure if we are going to use it. Could be good, honestly. But it really depends on everything, to be honest, since, let's be honest here, we're not exactly sure. But honestly, it could be good if we, learn the ropes to the amiibo cards, and if we do earn one, I will think about using it. I'm not 100% on it, but, we'll try it at least. Oops, swung a little late on Paper Mario. But honestly, as long as we got one of them, I'm pretty okay with it. But 2 Paper Hammer Bros left. They're floatier, but they're the same timing, thankfully. Since it definitely seems like it's definitely this, the timing's always the same on those Hammer Bros, no matter the type of one that we're dealing with. Also, not really sure if we need to be dealing with these, giant rocks. These are definitely the ones the Toads are mining, but it doesn't seem like we need to really worry about them. But honestly, it doesn't seem bad to smash into them. Seems like we definitely do get ourselves some coins for doing so. But here we go, another scaredy rat round. Honestly, as long as we time it right, we can get 2 of them at once, which is pretty good. Paper scaredy cat dodge. Points, thanks. Okay, this is just a jump. Okay, interesting. So they run into groups like that. That's honestly seems like a really easy way to deal a bunch of damage really, really quickly. But I'm going to take a turn to copy up Paper Mario just so we have it. And honestly, I'm going to go for the second one, honestly. Just to get the rest of them out of the way. And honestly, not too bad. And now we'll go for a couple of copies on you, or knock you out entirely. Thought there was more than, 3 there, to be fair. But not too bad. Not too bad indeed. I would like to be able to dig into the ground, though, but I don't think we're going to be getting that ability anytime soon, since, well, we still have yet to get anything that lets us go underground, so unfortunately I don't think we're going to be doing anything like that. But a Bowser Gate is down here. Okay. Interesting. Well, it looks like we need to find a way of opening that, then.
This looks like an awful lot like Bowser's face, doesn't it?
It definitely does. And it's for sure Bowser's face, for sure.
What's up, Luigi? You think there's something suspicious about it?
What do you mean, Luigi?
Do you think we should really remember this exact spot because it might be important later?
Apparently so. How can it be important later? Obviously we need to go through here, but that's interesting, Luigi. Okay, we'll remember this then.
Because this sort of adventure always has some kind of foreshadowing device.
Apparently so. Luigi's definitely thinking ahead. Nice fourth wall break there, Luigi. I'll definitely give you that.
What's that you're saying now, Luigi?
Yeah, what are you saying, Luigi?
You're worried about all the toads that Bowser's at kidnaps.
Honestly, yeah, true. I am worried about them too.
You think they're probably scared out of their minds.
True. They're definitely. Knowing toads, they're more scared than Luigi is. So, they're definitely not having a good time down here. Plus, Bowser's literally using them to mine minerals for him. So, yeah, they're not having a fun time down here whatsoever, to be fair. And they're probably scared and afraid, on top of that.
You can picture them ringing with their nubby little hands with fear.
Yeah, I can see that too.
You can hear their high-pitched wails.
Yep, just like Luigi's.
And there's sounds of, "Oh, please save us, Luigi. We need your help." Is that what you're saying?
Yep, seems that way.
Well, Luigi, it's terrible seeing your painting. Luckily, it's not very realistic.
Well, this crying out for Luigi is true. That's definitely not realistic, since they're usually calling out for Mario. But honestly, everything other than that definitely sounds realistic.
Well, I'm pretty sure they would be calling for Mario's help, not yours.
That's a little too harsh there. You probably shouldn't have said that to Luigi. They're probably calling out for both Mario Bros, but to be fair, they probably are just calling out Mario, from what we've seen in previous games.
Let's have Mario. You think this wall is somehow connected to Bowser's castle?
Maybe. That would make sense.
Good thinking. But what I can't figure out is just how they're connected. But definitely remember this wall. I have a feeling we'll be seeing it again.
And that's a fourth wall break if I've ever seen one.
And now, back to the adventure.
Back to the adventure indeed. So they're specifically making sure we know about this wall. So we're definitely coming back here if we want to go towards Bowser's castle. So I'm guessing we're leaving this area and going a different direction then, based on what that's saying. Okay, so later we need to come back down here then. But it does make sense that this leads to Bowser's castle, because of the fact that we know the minerals are going from this cave to Bowser's castle. So it being directly connected to the cave makes a lot of sense.
Let's keep moving, team. We've gotta find a way out of here.
We definitely do, that's for sure, Starlo. The thing is, honestly, what is the true way of... Oh, talking about toads. Well, there's one of them. Just one left to move. Oof, we can do this. Okay, what are you guys doing? Specifically picking up the ores is not the thing I was thinking of. Okay, ready, set, toss. Okay, can they even do that? They definitely can, and knocked him out too. But why does Bowser need minerals? It's not a normal thing we see Bowser collecting. But, interesting. Okay. Wonder what he's doing. Oh dear, don't tell me you were captured too. Mining this ore is terribly hard work. Every part of me is sore. My back, my feet, my arms. Oh, it's just so awful. Seems that way for sure. I will have to admit that one. We've been working non-stop, gathering and hauling ores. From here, it's shipped directly to Bowser's castle. I don't know what the Bowsers are planning to do with it. But if history isn't any indication, it's probably something horrible. Yeah, I can see that. Huh, you're wondering why we don't try to escape. Well, there's a pipe just past here, but Bowser's minions are patrolling the area. Well, that does confirm why you guys haven't left yet, because you guys can't fight, and we know that. Captain Toad could possibly fight him, but the thing is his way of fighting in those games, for Captain Toad games, or Captain Toad's only game, was to run around and then make the enemies attack themselves. So, yeah, definitely not fighting directly, but fighting using their own escape mechanisms is one way of attacking, to be fair. What's that? You guys will take care of them. Well, if anyone can do it, it's you, of course. True, it is definitely us. Oh no, here comes one of them now. You guys better hide. Okay, well, let's definitely hide. Oh, it's Roy. Okay, so it's the Koopalings. He can definitely see us from where we are, but honestly, he's pretty, like, narrow-minded, so he probably doesn't see us, to be fair, because Roy is not very smart. Him and Morton are on the more of the side of, like, physical strength. Is there more of way of, like, dealing with things? So he probably doesn't even notice us here. Plus the sunglasses might affect his vision too, to be fair too.
Oh, hey slackers, who told you to stop toiling? We need more ores.
Yeah, they definitely seem to. But what are they using them for? That's my real question.
Looks like this area's all dried up.
Seems to be.
By the way, we're you two chatting. We're not paying you to chat. Of course we're not paying you at all, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't want less chat, more toiling.
Okay, well, why'd you even say anything about paying them if you weren't paying them to begin with, but... nice, bad guy joke, to be fair. We weren't chatting, sir. What you heard was our, English moans? Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
Oh, that's so. They didn't sound very anguished.
They definitely were.
Anyway, I don't have time for this. Stop your bellyaching and get back to work.
Okay, so Roy is definitely in our way. But honestly, they made it sound like there was more than just Roy, but okay then. It's all clear. You guys can come out now. Okay, so it looks like at least one of the Koopalings is in our way of escaping here then. Good luck escaping from here. We're counting on you to free us. We'll definitely try. We'll be keeping a low profile down here, but know we're rooting for you. Quietly rooting, that is. We'll definitely try and get you guys out of here as soon as we can. That's definitely for sure. But with that being said, honestly, I think this is where we're going to be ending off today's episode. Since, let's be honest here, we have definitely done quite a lot today. And honestly, with the new, trio grab ability, honestly, it's going to make things a little bit easier. But honestly, open up a lot more puzzles for us as well. But honestly, with the Tropics dungeon now in our way of getting to Princess Peach and saving her, and on top of that, now we don't even have the book to return everyone back to the land of Paper Mario, or the Paper Mushroom Kingdom, it's definitely not looking good for us right now. But, well, let's be honest here, as long as we keep the path, and slowly but surely, hopefully find out that Paper Bowser Jr. and regular Bowser Jr. do indeed have the book, from the Mario's and Luigi's and Starlow's perspective, then we will know what to do when it goes to collecting that book again. But honestly, with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.